Hey, what up, you guys? This is Magic Molly Ball, joined by my brother Trail. Today we got special guest Donnell Kerney, man, a man of many talents and even greater purpose, a proud U.S. veteran who served in the elite 82nd Airborne Division. Donnell has taken the discipline and strength gained from the military service and applied it to a remarkable career as a comedian, actor, author, and entrepreneur. He's the author of The Sparrow Will Fly, a powerful and deeply personal book available on Amazon. As the founder of his own shoe, The Six, The G, Donnell blends creativity and business savvy to make a statement far beyond fashion, whether he's lighting up the stage with laughter or inspiring others through his story. Donnell is committed to uplifting every room he walks into. Born and raised in Raleigh, North Carolina, Donnell comes from a large family and now leads a beautiful blended family of 6 children and even 11 grandchildren, proof that legacy, love, and leadership are the pillars of his life. Donnell comes from a large family himself with 8 siblings, and he honors the memory of his late brother who passed in 2020. His story is one of service, creativity, family, and an unshakable commitment to growth. Please join me in welcoming a true original veteran, visionary, voice of the people, Donnell Kerney.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, man.
Yes,
I love
sir.
you.
Yeah, we happy to have you, man. We happy to have you.
Yeah, thanks y'all for inviting me too, man. Thank you so much, man.
Oh, yeah,
great,
had
great
to.
introduction, man. I appreciate that. Yeah,
Heck yeah, man.
Hit it right on the head.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah, man. Crazy story, man. I was just out with the kids one day, man. We ran into each other.
Yeah.
And we just got to chatting. And he said, comedy. I'm like, you a comedian? And I seen some of his work.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, yeah, I got to get him on, man. He got to come, you know what I'm saying, talk to the people for us, you know. So glad to have you on, man.
Absolutely, man. I'm glad to be on,
Yeah.
man. This is great, man. This is great. I like this. I like this.
Heck yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Glad to be on, man. This is great.
Heck yeah. Man, so just want to ask you a few questions, man. Like I said, man, you served in the 82nd Airborne Division. How did your time in the Army, you know, shape the man you are today?
Discipline,
Yeah.
perseverance, accountability, leadership,
Yeah.
guidance, determination, teamwork. Got all that from the military.
Yeah.
And I apply that to today. You know, having a strong work ethic and everything like that. That's what instilled in me being in the military, man. You know, and I apply all those principles to the things I do now as an actor, stand-up comedian, entrepreneur, author. You know, and now been a husband too. So, and been a father. So, that's what it instilled in me, man. Definitely.
Oh yeah, man. Cause I seen y'all watching your special, man. I'm like, man, you had me rolling. I'm like, me and the lady was watching.
Oh yeah, the robe, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Man, y'all go check that out, man. He got an amazing Amazon special
Right
on
now.
Amazon Prime. Ghetto Rachi.
Ghetto Rachi. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's just gonna have you rolling. I promise you that.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate y'all watching that, and the love y'all support, man. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, Ghetto Rachi, man. It rounds to Liberace. I tell people I'm just not like Liberace. I'm not gay or whatever. I'm flamboyant with the road, but yeah, I'm glad y'all liked it, man. That was my first comedy special too. So
Yeah, that was lit.
yeah, I was lit that night.
Oh yeah.
I got a question. So, what age did you go into the military, and what made you say, okay, I want to this is what I want to do? Or was it something like you was like, it's the best thing right now for me to do? Or was this something you always wanted to do, was to go to the military?
Well, my father was in the military. He was a Marine, so I had aspirations like everybody else. Grew up, play pro basketball, football, stuff like that. But I got out of high school, no college is knocking on my door, and I knew I needed some money, so it came down to the Marines and then the Army. And the only reason I went to the Army because the Marines wouldn't promise me I could jump out of airplanes. So they promised me I could do that, and I came this close to joining the United States Marine because they my dad was Marine, so I liked it. I want to be just like them, and they have the best uniforms of mankind. Like they have the best uniforms. But they promised me I could be like Black Rambo, so I said, okay, I'm gonna jump out of airplane.
You was doing airborne.
I was going airborne. Yeah, I wanted to be like Ranger and all that, man.
What's up,
So so that's why I ended up in the military. Right?
Okay.
Plus, I needed money, man.
Exactly.
Like I said, my grades weren't really that good to go to college. I wasn't gonna be able to play no ball, even though I was athletic in high school.
Yeah.
So I did the next best thing most black men do. They just joined the military.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
then
feel you, man.
a lot of benefits came with that too.
So one thing, do you have anything that you would like to say to a kid right now that's probably, like you said, going in the senior year? They waiting on that, going in, battling, hoping for a scholarship coming in this year, and maybe the scholarship don't come. and they think about, they might be in ROTC already. Do you have any advice for those kids?
Yeah, absolutely. If college is not something they want to do right now, the scholarship don't come, go straight to the military because they will pay for your school and everything. And also, you get a good, jump on life. You like I said, you get to meet a lot of good people. You learn different things. Learn a lot about yourself, and then you get the benefits.
Yeah.
I went in the military and they paid for all my schooling. So there's a lot of benefits to come with it. And sometimes everybody's not ready for college.
Yeah.
And that's evidence when, when I finally did go to college, a lot of kids were dropping out because they weren't ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
So going to the military is a great thing. Plus, you get to serve your country, too.
For real. That's
Greatest country on earth. And the people watching this probably say, oh, whatever. Well, I tell you what, freedom ain't free.
Right.
So, like I said, once again, you get to serve your country and you get to have the freedom and the benefits to come with it.
Heck yeah, man. So, man, it's crazy, man. You born in the 919 too, man. So, growing up in Raleigh, man, what experiences from your childhood still influence you today, man? How you move around? I know it's people don't realize how different it is growing up around here, man. It's kind of tough, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, Raleigh has changed a lot since, me growing up. I was born in 1972, and the Raleigh that I grew up in is not the Raleigh I see today. Like, Wake County got like almost, 1.6 million people now?
Mm-hmm.
But growing up in Raleigh, it's a great city. Got a lot of culture there. History when it comes to the black community. A lot of, civil rights activists and stuff like that. So,
yeah, for sure.
Two great historical black colleges, St. Augustine's University and Shaw University. So, growing up in Raleigh, man, I love my city. I grew up in an era when everybody wanted to be from New York or stuff like that.
Facts.
But I've always loved Raleigh, man. That's home. I tell anybody when I would go out of town, do a show, whatever, I tell them I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina, man. I'm proud of my city, man.
Yeah.
And a lot of great people come out of there. We got a lot of people in the NBA that went to Enloe High School to come out of there. Stuff like that. A lot of other activists. We got people in Hollywood. So got a lot of great things of people that grew up in the Raleigh area, man. I'm proud to be from Raleigh, man.
Plus, man.
Plus, it's the home of the Wolfpack. Not Duke.
Not chill, man. You gotta chill now, man.
No, I'm a talk jump. Yeah.
You had a bit.
Well, let me say this: growing up in Raleigh, it's this basketball country. Yeah, it ain't Kentucky.
You're right.
It ain't Connecticut. It ain't Kansas with Dorothy click her heels and all that. It's Tobacco Road. And growing up in Raleigh, I grew up a Wolfpack fan. Jim Valvano, was a great coach. Then you had Dean Smith at Carolina, and then of course you had Coach K at Duke. So you grew up rooting for one of those teams. And I grew up a Wolfpack fan, man. So I would go out of state. Even now, people say, "Who's your favorite basketball team?" And they always say, "Is it Duke or Carolina?" I'm like, man, there's more than one school in this area.
Yeah, man.
It's Wolfpack, man.
Yeah.
We deep. People don't realize how deep North Carolina is.
Yeah, Wolfpack. I mean, Wolfpack fans we got a lot of Wolfpack fans in this state. We just don't win like Duke and Carolina. So
yeah,
but we here.
Yeah, I got history there.
Yeah, we got history.
We
brought basketball to North Carolina.
Yeah,
Every case
man.
brought it here. Yeah, I can talk a little jump.
Plus,
Plus, the greatest basketball player ever grew up a NC State fan.
Yeah.
That's Michael Jordan. Yeah. A lot of people don't know that.
I can see
Favorite
that.
basketball player was David Thompson.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah,
oh shit
man.
is right.
No,
Man, wish we would've got him at Duke, man.
I like Raleigh. Like it's a lot, like you said, a lot of activists and a lot of history.
The same thing with Durham. Yeah.
Coming from Raleigh, like you said.
Right.
So
And it's growing
it's a
so
lot of
much now,
business.
man. It's like,
So,
man, it's,
Yeah.
people don't realize it's a gold mine, man.
Sure.
Well, if you add in Wake County, I'm not Wake County, add in Durham County, Orange County, and all these surrounding counties, you got well over 2 million people in this area, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But Wake County got like 1.6 million alone. That's Wake County.
Shit.
Yeah, exactly. When I was growing up, Holly Springs, Cary, all that was just country. Holly Springs didn't even have a high school. Now they have a high school.
It's a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah, Nightdale, all that. That stuff was just non-existent in terms of like the stuff they got going on now.
Man, there's
The
so
whole
many people
area
moving.
changed.
I feel like so many people moving here, too, from up north and out west.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Durham, so he's seen the growth too. Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So, another question, man. So, you wear many hats, comedian, actor,
Yeah.
author, entrepreneur. Which role feels the most natural to you, and which one pushes you the most, man?
Oh man, that's a good question. Stand up is probably the most natural, but acting pushes me the most.
Okay.
That's not an easy thing to do. Acting is
Yeah.
stand up is probably harder. If you had to pick the two, it's harder to make someone laugh than it is to make to be believable. But acting is tough. It's very emotional.
Heck
So,
yeah, man.
acting pushes me in a different direction. It's natural for me to act crazy, you know, tell jokes, because I've always been a clown, you know, growing up, having a good time. Yeah. That's natural. Yeah. But acting is something totally different because you got to become somebody.
Right.
Well, that's one thing to remember the lines.
It's scripted. It's like more scripted.
That's one thing. Then secondly, you have to know how to be believable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
You got to look real, you know.
Yeah.
So acting is very, 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 very tough. Yeah, very. And that pushes you because you can remember your lines all day. But if you're not looking believable,
like the character,
it look cliche. Yeah, ain't nobody going to watch.
The director be like,
"We need somebody more."
Yeah, we got to do it again. Yeah, acting is very, very difficult. I enjoy it. I enjoy it because it pushes you, and it pushes you to be the best that you can be. If you know, you got to come prepared for acting, man. Trust me, that's not an easy thing to do.
Hell yeah,
I can tell you that the last role I played in the movie, we probably talk about it later. Very, very, very hard. I enjoyed it, but it was hard. Hard, difficult to play that role.
If it was one actor that you could be in a movie with, who would it be?
Man, there's so many, man. But I got to go with the baddest, coolest actor I've ever seen, man. That's Denzel.
Denzel.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta go with Denzel.
The GOAT right there, man.
He the best. That's the GOAT. He the GOAT.
He gonna get you right.
He'll get you right.
Yeah,
if not him, then it's a tie between Al Pacino and Robert De Niro.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I even throw in what's her name? What's her name? The white lady. I can't think of her name. She ain't got that many Oscars, but she should get one. I can't think of her name right now.
What she played in?
She done played in so many. I can't even think. I got a brain cramp right now. One of the best ever.
Yeah.
Walking legend. I can't think of her name right now. I got a brain cramp. So
definitely
Denzel would be. You know,
do that, man. So,
the
way you kill a stage, man. Yeah, you can do some acting.
There's plenty.
Yeah, I know some people will laugh at that shit, man.
Oh yeah.
What you think about like doing stuff like the Wild 'N Out show?
I wouldn't mind doing that. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that. Yeah, where the robe and cut up. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing something like that.
Yeah, that'd be it.
Yeah.
Come on, Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
Bring it. Hey.
I love to do something like that. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I love to get up there and cut up.
They be having like audition stuff and like.
Yeah, I've seen some of them. Yeah, I've seen some of them.
We're gonna talk about it. Yeah. Shout out to Nick Cannon for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. So, man, I was able to glance at your book, man. So, what inspires you to write The Sparrow Will Fly?
Well, years ago, about 15 years ago, I was in church. This little kid came into church and he had cancer, and he was very happy, very joyous. And I just kept looking at him like, this kid got cancer, man, and he just excited and happy. And all of a sudden, something just sparked in me like, you need to write a book about someone having cancer. So I took the pen and I wrote down The Sparrow Will Fly. The reason why I wrote down The Sparrow Will Fly because the choir was singing the song Eyes on the Sparrow by Maya Angelou. Not Maya Angelou, but what's her name?
Lauryn Hill.
Not Lauryn Hill. No, she's an older lady. The Eyes on the Sparrow. She's an older lady. I don't know why I got a brain cramp, man. I cannot think of her name.
Yeah.
But she.
I know it though.
This song came out years ago, like back in the 70s or 60s, and they sung that in the choir, and I said, I'm gonna write a book about The Sparrow Will Fly, and it's an inspirational story about, this young man who gets diagnosed with cancer in his senior year playing high school basketball, high school All-American basketball player. Everybody in the nation wants him. Senior year, he finds out he got cancer. Wow. So it just, it kills the spirit. He becomes very angry, upset, stuff like that, and he didn't want to live, want to give up. And then he meets another young kid named Jericho, and Jericho has cancer just like the young man I saw in church. And he was full of inspiration and hope and everything. And they develop a friendship that changes them for the rest of their life. So that's what inspired me to write this book, Sparrow Will Fly.
Yeah, I feel that, man. So like, what do you hope for like readers to really take from it?
Regardless of whatever situation that you're in or obstacle you have going on in life, never embrace it and never let that captivate you. Don't let don't let that be your story or narrate your story. Don't become it.
Amen.
You overcome it. Exactly. And that's what, Jimmy Van Vano did when he had cancer. He said cancer may take it can take this, it can take that, whatever, I'm paraphrasing, but it couldn't take his spirit. He never let cancer be him. Even though cancer, he succumbed to it, cancer never was not the reason why he stopped living. He kept on living. And that's the same thing. Whatever you're going through life that might be difficult at the time, you don't allow that to overcome you. Don't let that be you. Don't let that tell your story. You overcome it.
Facts.
You just live with it, but you continue to live your life as if you don't have it. So any obstacle that you may face, you can find a way to overcome it because there's power in the tongue, So whatever you believe, you speak it. That's what's gonna be coming.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Yes,
that's what I want people to get over that. I don't care if it's your job. I know death affects people differently, but whatever you're going through, never let that be you. Never let that just take over you and you can't be who you want to be. Let it be like the side piece or the side dish or whatever. Yeah. So you got to treat it like that.
Heck yeah, man. I feel that.
Yeah.
Definitely feel
man,
that.
I like that.
Yeah.
Shoot, man. Oh yeah, man. So how do life experiences, good and painful, inform your comedy and storytelling on stage?
I just look at my philosophy in life. Whatever happens in life happens, and you just have to learn how to deal with it because as my late grandmother used to always say, you can't enjoy the rainbow without the rain.
Right.
So whether you're a Christian or not, believe in God, don't believe in God,
That's powerful right there, man.
you have to learn that whatever happens in life is that you have to find a way to navigate through it because there's some things you just can't control, and all you can do is worry about the things that you can control and keep a positive mindset and go from there. And I apply all those things when I'm on the stage, things that may happen. Being divorced and then getting remarried, having 6 children and 4 grandchildren, losing a job or losing a friend and stuff like that, being fired before, stuff like that. You just apply it on stage and you find the funny in it. Because there's always something funny in everything. I truly believe it.
Laugh at your pain.
Yeah, that in everything negative, there's always a positive.
Right.
And best believe
Absolutely.
that's the truth. Like you play football, so I'm sure is anything negative, maybe you got cut or whatever, there was another door to open up for you.
Yes,
Same
sir.
thing,
Yes, sir.
whatever the case may be. So that's how I look at life. Yeah, it's how what happens. We can make a choice. We either can get mad and let the bad situation dictate our emotions and how we move, or we can look at it and smile and say, okay, I got it. I'm gonna take care of them here. Because like I always say, man, you can't enjoy the rainbow without the rain. That's just the life.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Like a mother can't enjoy that baby without the birth pains. That's just the way it is. Yeah.
Right. That's right, man. So, man, was there a moment where you just knew, this is what I'm meant to do when it comes to performing or writing?
Oh yeah, the first time I got on the stage, this is a true story, man. This is no lie. I got on the stage. I wrote all these jokes out on a napkin, right? I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna go on this stage and I'm gonna kill it. So I go to this open mic in Carrboro called The Second Wind. All white people there. It's like a black person. I get there late. I'm the last one. Yeah, I'm the only black person. So they call my name up. I get up there, man. And they looking at me. I'm saying all these jokes, and they just looking at me like, okay, black man, when you getting off the stage? 'Cause you ain't funny.
Yeah.
So I'm telling these jokes. I'm like, this ain't what I thought it was gonna be. So I said, God, I'm gonna say this last joke. If these people don't laugh, I'm getting the hell off this stage. I can't do it again. I told this real vulgar joke. These 2 white dudes I know to this day comedians, they bust out laughing. I looked up and I said, God, I found my calling. Because I knew that's what I wanted to do. I knew that's what I wanted to do. I said, I should have been doing this. I said, this is what I need to do. Because I just felt it right then and there. I said, yeah, I'm going to do this. I like it.
Heck yeah,
Yeah,
man.
he did. Yeah.
I said, if I can get through these people not laughing at me for 3 or 4 minutes, then these 2 guys do finally laugh. I said, yeah, I can do it.
Man, even the best band almost booed off stage.
Oh, that happens. That's
so it's
part of the
practice.
game, man.
Yeah.
Stand up
Everybody.
is a different animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely when you start.
You can be funny one night
Exactly.
and kill it. The next night,
Different crowd.
yeah, it's totally subjective.
Yeah. I bet.
Yeah.
I
So
bet.
yeah.
Even Dave Chappelle said, he don't got it.
Shit ain't for the weak.
Everybody happy.
It ain't for the weak
Man,
hearted.
yeah, you gotta have it ain't even tough skin. You gotta have the right mindset.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have the right mindset to do it. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Well, you got to do it, man. Like I said,
yeah.
with what you doing, man, they have a lot of opportunities, when it comes to, colleges.
Yeah. Yeah.
So definitely, he's definitely, would you be interested in, doing, homecomings?
Oh yeah, I love to do homecomings. Yeah, I would love to do it, man. They pay them good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I would love to do
Yeah,
it,
man.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to, do colleges because I have 6 children and all my children are grown except my baby girl, and so they are some of them college age and some of them are not. They just finished college, so I'm real, attuned with what goes on with the young crowd. So I can go to a college and I can tell the stories they want to hear. You know, talking about this and talking about that. I can do that because I'm in tune with my kids.
Exactly.
They the same age. Yeah, whether it's rap music or smoking weed, drinking, whatever. Yeah, the clothes they wear,
Whatever
everything.
going on in 2025.
Yeah, because the young kids, young comedians like, dang, how you know all this stuff? And I'm like, man, I got kids y'all age.
Tapped in.
Yeah, I'm tapped in with them.
Yeah.
They'll hit me up and say, Dad, you heard of Gunna, you heard of this song. Like, they'll hit me up. And that's how I stay tuned. You know, they keep me up on the latest dances and everything.
Yeah.
Because I see them. You know, my daughters, my sons, yeah, they keep me up on it. That's how I know what's going on.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah. That's how I know what's going on.
Gotta stay tapped in.
Yeah, gotta stay tapped in. Yeah, absolutely.
Heck yeah, man. So tell us about your shoe line, man. The G. What inspired it, and what does it represent to you personally?
Well, what happened? They reached out to me and asked me was I interested in doing a shoe. And I said I don't know how to do no shoe, but they said you got a big fan base and look into it. So they sent me the link and everything, and I said okay. I went ahead and I designed my own shoe, and they liked it, and they said this is really 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 nice, and that's how I got into it. And once I got it, I came up with the slogan. You know, it's on the tongue of the shoe, and I tell this all the time. Sometimes, whether I'm on stage or I'm talking to young people, be different because you are different.
Yes, sir.
Don't be like nobody else. We won't all created to be the same. You have a different mindset, and I've always been that way. I never like to do what everybody else is doing. You know, if everybody was wearing a certain hairstyle, I ain't want to wear no certain hairstyle.
Sure.
You know, that's one reason why I grew my hair back during COVID. You know, I got tired of rocking the bald head, and I said, you know what, man, I ain't doing it. People think I lost my hairline, and that's the crazy thing is, I never lost my hair. I shaved my head because I got tired of paying all those barbers. You know, and then I said, I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna do something else. I just never like to be like that, and that's why I said, you know, be different because we all different. Yeah. Be a leader, not just be different. Be you. Yeah. And the G stand for greatness because we all great. You know, what we believe is what we become. If you believe you sorry, then you're gonna be sorry. But if you believe you great, then you're gonna be great. So you gotta speak things as they are.
Speak things into existence.
Yeah, you speak things into existence. That's in the Bible. You know, speak things as they are.
That's powerful.
Absolutely. And I've always kept that mindset. So, you know, words are powerful affirmation. That's what you have to do.
Yeah.
So that's definitely what inspired it to some degree. Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. So man, so what advice would you give to veterans or anyone trying to transition into entrepreneurship?
Find something that you truly love. You know, I had no idea I could design a shoe. Seriously. I had no idea. Even though I used to draw a lot when I was growing up as a kid, I had no idea I could design a shoe. And once I realized I could design a shoe, I could put colors together. I said, yeah, I'm going to do this. I said, I'm going to do this. I said, yeah, I'm going to do it. And I would just tell them, find something that they like to do, that they would do for free. You know what I'm saying? Something that inspires them, not just for money, but something they truly love to do. You know what I mean? That's when you find the most passion, when you find something that you actually love. I love doing stand-up. I love doing it. Find something that truly inspires you. And as my grandmother used to always say, she had a lot of quotes. She said, find something that you enjoy doing in life, and you'll never work again. Yeah.
And I feel the same way, man. I feel like find something that you enjoy and that comes to you easy. Yeah. You know, that brings you joy, you know.
Absolutely. It could be anything. And do whatever makes you happy, not just for the money, not for the fame, the clout. Whatever makes you happy. It could be whatever. Yeah, that's what I would tell a lot of veterans. You know, there's a lot of gifted guys in the military.
It is.
Heck yeah.
A lot of former D1 athletes like you. I mean, it's a lot of smart brothers, man. It's almost like prison, just controlled. You know what I mean?
So with the so you decided to go Army.
Yeah, decided to go Army. Right.
So tell us, so where did you, from going to Raleigh, where was your first flight? Did they take you far, or was you able to stay close by?
Well, I was stationed at 82nd Airborne Division in Fort Bragg.
Oh, yeah.
So I was at Fort Bragg. But, you know, we did go other places, you know. I went overseas to Europe, you know, Germany and all that. I think 1992, because I went in 91 right out of high school. In 92, we was able to go to Germany. I think it was commemorating D-Day. So we went over there. We was in Europe, did all that stuff like that. So yeah, I saw a lot of places, man. I was there for 5 years, man. I enjoyed it. I truly enjoyed it.
Okay, man. Yeah. So I know that helped build, mental courage and all that. My dad was in the military, man, infantry. So man, I got a piece of it a little bit, like the discipline side of it, man. And I know, man, you come from a different cloth. Going through some things.
Discipline is there, but you'd be surprised. You got a lot of knuckleheads in there too that don't.
Oh yeah.
They don't toe the line. So just like any other industry, you got your knuckleheads. But the discipline is there because they put it there.
I was about to say, they got a little, what's it called?
What's
When the
that?
ones that get disciplined.
Discharge.
Well, if you get in trouble, you got
not discharge. I got their own.
Article 15. Well, you talking about the brig. You talking about
the brig.
Yeah, that's when you commit some crimes. Man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can commit some crimes, but yeah, military easy, man. That's another thing, man. Like I went to the 82nd, you know.
That's good.
And you got special forces, rangers, and all that. That's like the elite. What I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But then you got we call the other part regular army, where you ain't doing all that, and you know your job is different and it's a lot easier.
Facts.
Yeah, and it could be a piece of cake when you go in the military, depending on what type of job you got, you know, and where you go. It could be a piece of cake. Yeah. Every job you got civilian where you pretty much got in the army or the military.
Yeah.
You got to cook out here. Winters, you got cooks in the military, mechanics, everything.
Gotta get it.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. So your father is 6 and a grandfather to 11.
Yeah.
What values are most important to you when it comes to legacy and raising a family?
The values I want to instill in them, man, is self-perseverance, hard work, teamwork, and believing in yourself, and just being a good overall person, being selfless. That's what I want to instill in them, and just having a positive mindset where you can be anything you want to be. I think as parents and grandparents, we have to plant the seed, and we have to water it through powerful words of affirmation and leading by example. That's how you get children to become successful.
Right.
That's how you do it. You gotta
lead by example.
You have to lead by example, and you have to use positive words. I'm not saying you can't discipline them, but you at the same time you have to encourage them. You have to instill in them, like it says in the Bible. You got to raise a child in the way they should go. So you have to do that. But it starts with us. A lot of times you see a lot of these ratchet, crazy, children, teenagers on social media fighting, cursing folks out. Got bad parenting. Some of it is bad parenting. I don't care what nobody say. Because the parents 5 years older than them, they doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm not saying you got to blame every parent, but some of those parents do need to be blamed.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They kids got it from them. I've seen it. Yeah. Some kids like, nah, they ain't doing that. But it starts at home.
Mm-hmm.
Starts at home.
Yeah, man. A lot of these parents don't want to take accountability to that.
Yeah.
But want to be crying when they child come up on the news dead, but whole time they child was a gang member,
Right.
And the mom never cared until he went left when he got killed or whatever. But
exactly,
you're right though, man. We need more accountability.
Yeah, more accountability. Parents. Some of these kids act that way because they see it in their parents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do it in their parents. That's where it comes from. Just like that, the cruise line. They said they cutting off the rap music and all that. They should. The way those people been acting on the cruise ship, man. Come on, that's a jungle, man. I looked at them like, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah,
on, man. That's just totally.
It sucks, but that's what happened, man.
They need to do it. They look like animals, man. People talking about it's racist. No, it ain't racist. They should have been done it.
It's a business at the end of the day. Hell yeah,
they should have been done it. Yeah. I can't say I might be black, but we're not one monolithic group. I don't condone that crazy mess, man.
Right.
That's crazy. I don't care what they do. Yeah. That's just.
No, I can see it,
that
man.
Debauchery, man. It's just pathetic, pitiful. No, I'm glad they did it. They should have been done it.
Yeah, it's time and place. It was time and place for everything. You know what I'm saying?
Because they got parents doing the same thing. Mm-hmm. I can't stand 10 toes down on that foolery, man. No, I know racism when I see it. I'm 53 years old. I've seen it. I've been called the N-word, and I've seen it institutionalized in the military, everything. No, just some stuff you just can't do.
Facts.
Period.
Absolutely.
I don't care what nobody say. People reading this watching the podcast want to call me something cool. I don't care. I tell them the same thing.
Speaking real, man.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. So, looking back at your journey from Raleigh to the Army to the stage, what message would you give to your younger version of yourself?
Be patient and believe more in yourself and believe in God, and you can do anything you want to do.
Yes, sir.
The younger me just was wild, Military changed me. I went into the military 18, could barely drink a beer.
Right at 18.
I could barely literally drink one because I just didn't like the taste of alcohol. By the time I got out, I could drink a 12-pack like it wasn't nothing.
Yeah.
Like the military changes what I'm saying. It changes you, man. Like really changes.
Hell yeah.
So I went in one way, came out another way. So I had to, thank God I was able to still have a federal job, but I could have been locked up easily because I was doing a lot of crazy stuff at that time. And it's a good thing I wasn't doing stand up then, because I would have been all in the papers and everything, man. I couldn't have done stand up and acting back then. I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
I feel you.
So I would tell my younger self, man, be patient, lean more on God, have a deeper understanding, and control your alcohol. Because I was a complete fool. Man. I used to love to drink. I still drink, but back then I used to love to drink, man. Drinking and driving, I was drinking and driving like I was drinking water. I tell people, I said I drove better drinking I know I'm joking, but I know it's not good to drink and drive. But that's just my story. That's how I was. Yeah. I love to drink and drive. Like people like to smoke a cigarette. Oh yeah, the stories I had getting away from cops, drinking. Yeah, man. Yeah, I drove better drinking than I did when I wasn't. Yeah, but that's how dumb I was back then, though. Yeah. So I told my stupid self then, nah, bro, you can't do stuff like that, Yeah, so.
Yes, sir, man. You come a long way, I see, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely,
man.
Absolutely.
Hell absolutely. Yeah. Heck yeah, man. So, like I said, man, glad to have you on, man.
I'm glad y'all had me, man. I'm glad anytime to be on a podcast like this, man. Y'all got a nice podcast.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Dope. I like it.
Before you leave, let's get a few. Want to ask you a few questions.
Absolutely,
man.
Go. Yeah, you can ask me anything, and I'll be honest.
A few questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, since you is from Raleigh, we're gonna go off a few, just whatever.
Okay.
2 questions I ask you, you just pick one.
Okay.
All right. Crabtree, South Point.
Come on, baby. What? Come on.
No, I'm asking.
Crabtree.
Saint Augustine or Shaw?
St. Augustine.
Oh, good. Okay. If you had to pick UNC or Duke, if it wasn't NC State, that's a good question.
Man, that's like choosing.
If you couldn't pick NC State,
it's a big one. It's a big one.
Between the devil and the witch, bro.
Hold on, right? Hold on.
I gotta go with Duke because by nature.
There you go.
There you go.
By nature, Wolfpack Nation, we hate the Tar Heels.
There you go. We both. Yeah.
So it would be Duke by default. But I could deal with Duke before I could deal with Carolina.
Yeah, I heard that first. That's all. I just wanted to get a few questions.
Hey,
we definitely appreciate you coming on, man.
I appreciate y'all having me, man. I'm thankful to be on this, this podcast. Anything I can be on,
Let them know, man. If you have anything coming up soon or something that they can be tuning into.
Okay, well, this is my 10th year. August 24th will be my 10th year doing stand-up comedy and acting. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to drop my 3rd comedy special this year. I plan on doing that. So I don't know the date yet. But I plan on doing it this year. Just don't know.
Where can they find it?
Well, I haven't done it. I'm gonna record it. It this year. Yeah, I'm gonna record it this year. Other than that, I just tell people, continue to watch Ghetto Rachi. Also, they can on Amazon Prime. They also can watch me as the host of the Liquor House comedy show, which is on Tubi TV, Amazon Prime.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me. They can also watch my latest movie, The Devil Is a Liar. The Devil's a Lie. That's a faith-based film. I'm starring. The main character in that movie play a guy who loses his son and basically loses his mind, hearing voices from the devil and from an angel. That's one of the movies that I was telling you about. It's very, very hard to play. I had to play a crazy guy who lost his son. That's the one who got kids. That was like very hard to do, but I'm glad I was able to do it. So if you get a chance, watch The Devil Is a Lie. It's a faith-based film. It's doing very, very well. So you can find it right now on YouTube TV, and I talked to the
TV?
YouTube. No, I'm sorry, YouTube. You can find it on YouTube. Yeah, not YouTube TV, but YouTube. And I talked to the director today, and soon it's going to be on Tubi TV. And that's another thing. I play in this movie called Hit a Lick 2. That's a crime drama. I play a guy named Mac, and Hit a Lick 2 is like the #1 movie on Tubi TV right now. Crime drama.
Oh yeah.
I play a guy named Mac.
Yeah,
check that out.
Yeah, make sure y'all tune in, man.
Yeah, check it out. Yeah. And that's my homeboy, Julio Hennessy, like to say he's out of Charlotte. He got this word. He said, my name is Googleable. So if you Google my name, you'll see all the stuff I'm in. Movies, books, everything. Yeah.
Is there anything you want to leave? Maybe, like you said, a young, aspiring, could be young age or someone in college, and they might be thinking about dropping out because they want to chase their dreams and do this.
I would tell them, lean on their understanding. If they believe in God, lean on their understanding with God and do whatever makes them happy. That's the best advice I could tell them, because only you know what you want to do.
Okay, and the ones, they usually say, how do I start? For people who want to do stand-up. Like,
stand-up easy to get into. You just go to an open mic and just start right there. That's all you got to do. Just go find they got plenty of open mics in the Triangle. Just go to an open mic with comedy And that will be the beginning of your journey as a stand-up comedian. That's all you
just
gotta
do it. Yeah.
I heard it.
That's it. That's all you got to do.
Hell
And believe
yeah.
in yourself. That's it.
Hell yeah,
That's it.
man. Ever since I've been tapped in, my first objective, me and my lady, we gotta go see stand up. Gotta go
Okay.
see the stand up, man.
Yeah,
I've
you
heard so
gotta-
many good things
come on.
about you.
Yeah.
And like I said, man, y'all won't be
Appreciate
y'all
that,
would not
man.
be disappointed, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, the next comedy show I have, I'll make sure I tell y'all, man.
Yeah, for
local.
sure.
I'll let y'all,
Yeah.
And if y'all want to see me on Friday night, sometimes I go to the Dirty Bull. I'm always trying out new stuff. Dirty Bull Brewery here in Durham, downtown Durham, North of Broadway Street. Yeah, right behind Rigsby Street. So every Friday night they have a open mic and it's packed.
Oh yeah.
It's packed. So I'm always
Yeah,
there.
let us know for sure.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I come in there and normally they give me a lot of time, So yeah, come on in there, man. See me cut up. I'm working on the material.
hell
'Cause
yeah.
I'm dropping my third special this year.
Y'all make sure y'all tune in, like you said again, on that Tubi and also his latest on Amazon Prime.
Right, Amazon Prime. Yep. Gotta
Heck
watch it.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
So man, we had a crazy subject everybody wanted us to talk
Okay.
about,
Yeah,
man.
go ahead.
So I'm not sure if you've seen it or not, man. Shannon Sharpe
There we go.
settled his $50 million lawsuit with the OnlyFans model
Yeah.
who was being sued for sexual assault.
Right.
Man. So what are your thoughts on that, man? Him being caught up with a 20-year-old,
Shannon they got him. Shannon should have been smarter, bro.
Yeah.
You can't, you making money, you popular. And you go out here and you get with these women like that, you got to be a lot smarter, man. And he let the lust get behind him. He said some stupid stuff and she got him.
Yeah.
Period. He know better than that. He know better than that. Instead of bashing my beloved Dallas Cowboys all the time, man, he shouldn't have been trying to be a porn star. Seriously.
Yeah.
You make that type of money, you got to be smart.
Yeah.
And he won't be smart.
Right.
Like, there's no excuse for that, man. You can't talk to that woman like that knowing you are a public figure making all this money. You got to be smarter than that, man. He put himself in that position.
I can't believe it, man. I can't believe he let
Yeah.
someone that young, tear down the business or
Absolutely.
put
You got
a
to be smart. You got to be smarter than that. It's unfortunate it happened, but he's no different than these stupid athletes.
Right.
You've seen it, Got this money, you drinking and driving, speeding.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing different, he decided, to do it to a human being,
Right.
I think he say something about choking her or whatever. He was threatening
Yeah,
and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
You can't threaten no
yeah,
white woman, man. And you
yeah.
look like a bull. Come on, man.
Yeah, they into some wild type bondage. She get mad at you. She gonna flip the script like she had nothing to do with
Because
it.
all they got to do is just say, yo, you did this to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then from there, he got money. Let's go get it. Yeah.
My thing is like you met her on OnlyFans, man. Like you should have just kept it transactional. Like you trying to keep up with the young crowd and messing with this girl 30 younger than your children.
You gotta
saying?
you gotta use common sense. At some point in time, as a man, we all men, you gotta learn to control your lust.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Period. I don't care if you famous or not. At some point, you gotta learn to control your lustful ways. We all men and we all know what it's like, but you gotta learn like, okay, I can't do that. I gotta be smart. When you got money like that, you gotta be smart.
Yeah, and there's vultures out here, man.
Yeah, you gotta be smart. Like, I just no other way around. You gotta be smart. If I blew up tomorrow and I'm making millions and millions of dollars, there's certain things I can't do. I'm a firm believer with elevation means separation. Not just in the physical sense, but also in the spiritual sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the emotional sense. You have to separate yourself and detach yourself away from things that you used to do. There's certain things, certain places, and certain people you can't hang around.
Absolutely.
Certain things you can't do. So if they say, okay, Dink, we're going to give you this contract. You're going to make $100 million. Own podcast, whatever. But we got a moral clause in here. You can't do these things right here. Can't be out at clubs at 2 o'clock in the morning. You can't be making the company look bad. Just certain things you can't do.
Mm-hmm.
Then I cross the line, I do it. Who fault is that?
So
Yeah. They say, oh man, you married too, so you can't have you can't have a side piece and all that. We just want you to represent the company good. Do what you're doing. We're gonna make it easy for you. We're gonna give you $10 million a year.
Yeah.
Promote the company. We're gonna give you this. We're gonna give you everything.
Yeah.
But certain things you just can't do.
Mm-hmm.
Drinking and driving, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then I decide I want to choke some skinny white girl. Or say
Right.
whatever
On
to
camera.
her.
So I'm like,
On
who the hell recording? Who the hell
Yeah.
authorized somebody to record?
I mean,
Why
he's
she catch
big,
you like
man.
that?
Any of y'all ever seen Family Guy?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I say this joke on stage that Shannon Sharpe looked like that boy that raped Peter Griffin on Family Guy.
He crazy.
You see any big black man around any little woman, especially a white woman, and you say you gonna say that stuff to her, you might as well just
Yeah, he be. Yeah.
you might as well just get ready to
Yeah.
give your bank account.
Yeah, 'cause he said it was something like he offered her 10 and she said no to that. So once I heard that, I'm like, yeah, this got to be pretty bad. Like, Shannon, what are you doing out here, man?
Yeah. Well, he got caught last year. He, having sex. The phone. There was the phone.
Yeah, he said.
Miraculously, the phone. It was on IG Live.
That's what I was starting right there. That was the.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's what I've been know he had some wild ways. I'm like, Shannon, you got to tone it down, man.
ESPN stayed with him after that incident. The second one, he had to go.
Yeah.
I mean, some things you just can't do. How's your iPhone? How's your phone? Everybody got a phone.
Exactly.
We love our phones. I'm assuming a lot of us got locks on our phone.
Yeah.
You got to explain to me how in the hell you having sex
On Instagram Live. Yeah.
Instagram Live.
Like
It's not a pocket dial when you accidentally. That happens to a lot of us.
Facts.
We talking about IG. You got to unlock your phone. You got to go to IG.
Right.
You're like driving to the store. Certain things on my phone. Like I went live. I said, man, where's it at? I had to find it.
Yeah.
Right here with it all. So how this gonna happen, man? Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's just be smart. How? He was trying to prove something.
Yeah, he got to be more, you know what I'm saying?
So I talk a little junk about him because I feel like, man,
crazy.
he tried to get on Chad Ochocinco one time, which I thought was disrespectful for being late. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
how you gonna chastise him in front of the public? Then you're not even leading a good example. Your phone on IG, you making a sex tape. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Some things you just need to be quiet about.
Yeah, I said the same thing. Yeah, I kind of said the same thing when I seen him getting on Jim Jones. I'm like, bro, like, you can't be trying to do people like that.
See,
You got your own shit.
I'll tell you how life works, especially with men. Because we all know how men operate. If you criticize a man about certain things and you know you got dirt and you are just as wild and crazy, God will reveal that to the world.
Right.
Believe it. That's why I look at some men who always want to talk bad about others. Oh, man, he was out there sleeping with this woman and that. It might not be the right decision, but, brother, please make sure you are doing everything right.
Right.
Because God will expose what wrongdoings you are doing.
Absolutely.
That's why, as a man, we can't walk around, trying to act like we better than certain men, being very, very judgmental. As men, we will have our lapses in judgments at times.
Yeah.
But it's how you judge other people. You should, you got to be careful with that.
Speaking on how we judge people, man, that was something else I wanted to talk about, man. So I seen that Tyler Perry, man, said he fired his aunt for skipping work and refused to pay a family member $1 million. He said you want me to hand you the money, but you don't want to work for it. What's your thoughts on him and how he?
Well, what happened with the aunt? Why he fired the aunt?
I guess she was coming to work late, moving like how she wouldn't with anybody else, but she taking advantage of him because that's her nephew. You know how it be.
He did the right thing.
Yeah.
He had to set the standards, had to set boundaries. He did the right thing. If a person, family or not, is not going to respect you and the boundaries that you set, the hell with them. Let them walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, because first of all, it's wrong that she was doing that to him after he had extended her the opportunity to work for him, and I'm assuming he paying her good.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have done that to nobody else. She wouldn't have done it to nobody white.
Right.
Seriously, wouldn't have done that at all.
So what about the family member who asked for $1 million?
Absolutely, don't give them nothing. They don't want to work for it. The hell with them.
Exactly. You would have got that.
People got to understand. Just because somebody in your family coming to money, that's not your money.
Right.
Period. They don't owe you nothing. They don't have to give you anything.
Yeah. I had a mentor tell me, man. He said when you get family members that come into money, you should be like you should immediately be looking into like how can I work or find a job that place me in a position to reap from the benefits while I can also add value. Right. Man. And he said once his mom passed away, he had a meeting with his family. I guess he said it said that he gave him 30 days. Like, I'm gonna give you guys 30 days to find some employment or find a way that you're working for this money that I'm giving you because the handouts is done.
Don't come out.
So
you're doing it right, man, because that money gone, then what?
Right.
And then those family members should feel bad, like about themselves, to feel entitled to have it.
Still gonna end up getting stuff anyway.
You should.
You're gonna cut down.
You did the right thing. I respect them. I have this saying: I'd rather be respected than loved any day. See, people can love you or disrespect the hell out of you, but they can respect you and they can begin to love you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he did the right thing. Yeah, I'm glad he did.
Got to set a boundary.
Absolutely. He should fire the whole family, even if they weren't working. Fire them too, so they won't apply for a job. I agree with you. He did the right thing. Yeah.
He doing his thing, man. Shout out to Tyler Perry, definitely.
Yeah.
His studio he got going.
Yeah, shout out. I like Tyler. I love everything he's doing. I like his movies, despite black people giving him a hard time. That's another thing I don't like. Is you got a lot of black people like to talk bad about Tyler Perry in his movies. You don't have to like his movies,
Right.
but you can also. But at the same time, congratulate him on his work ethic and the success he's made, and giving a lot of black actors and actresses the opportunity to perform.
Absolutely.
You know, you don't have to like something, but you can at least respect it, and at least give it the respect it deserves because he's successful.
Yep.
You know, he's doing it. He has his own studio, so you ain't gotta like it. I don't like his movies, fine, but you ain't gotta bash him.
Right.
Yeah, because he's giving a lot of opportunities to a lot of people.
Absolutely.
And that's someone who's in the independent films and whatever. I applaud everything he's doing.
Heck yeah.
He deserves his flowers while he's living.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Classic,
We need more guys like him.
Yeah.
That's why when I seen what's the guy Kruger who did the Black Panther and did Sinners, man, we definitely need more black gatekeepers that's legit, that's genuine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's giving real opportunities that ain't out here acting wild and, doing crazy shit.
Yeah,
so.
sometimes I think we just go too far as black people. We like to, instead of just, you don't have to like it, but just give him props for being
respect
successful.
it, yeah.
Because he's doing a lot to help a lot of black actors and actresses. He give a lot of people great opportunities. So just talk about that. Instead of taking the platform. Oh, I don't like his movie. There's this one comedian, I cannot think of his name. Gosh, I can't think of his name. He played in Players Club.
Oh, Mike Epps.
Not Mike Epps. No, the
Bernie Mac.
Not Bernie Mac. The one, remember the scene? I can't think of his name. They were sitting in the car. He said something like, the girl, he said, get the hell out of here, bitch, or something like that. I can't think of his name. But he said he didn't want to be in the nigger movies. And he told something about Tyler Perry. I cannot think of that comedian's name. And I was like, man, how can you as a black actor say you don't want to be in a nigger movie? Like, that's got to be the dumbest thing.
Cooned out.
Yeah.
I cannot. I know I'm gonna think of his name. I want to say his first name is Alex, but I can't think of his last name.
He was one of the police officers.
No, he wasn't a police officer. He was I can't think of his name, man. He was in Players Club.
Unless you talking about Ezel.
Not Ezel. No, he was a lot of people probably didn't know.
The big one was the guy who played Smokey. Was he in there?
Chris Players Club.
Yeah,
No. Chris Tucker wasn't in there.
Ice Cube.
I know you're talking about though.
I can't think of his name, man. I don't want to say the wrong name.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that to say, man, some things you just don't say when you get on these platforms, man. Some things I would never say, Even if I like Tyler Perry, but if I didn't like his movies, I wouldn't say I didn't like them.
Right.
I would look at the positive stuff
Yeah.
he's doing.
Yeah, them white folks don't do that, man. We see it more within our community.
Yeah, because we self-hate. It's deeply embedded in us. A lot of black people, they hate being black. They'll never tell you that, but you can just look at their actions and tell they hate being black.
Yeah.
You just see it through their actions. You can trust me.
Well, he got a lot of
those generational curses,
Darnell,
man.
Black woman.
So with them?
He had a lot of classes. Like,
he a legend.
Black woman, I feel like that was his first, breakthrough one. The one, with Charles. I feel like even before, people know, like, when he first was coming out with the plays and before, a lot of stuff, he was giving stuff out for free. He had DVDs, the stuff he was giving out in magazines.
Absolutely.
Like the DVDs, he was doing other stuff to do free promo. A lot of people didn't know back then. So I remember at the time we had magazines, and he had the DVD of the movie with Taraji P. Henson.
Yeah.
So that movie he was giving out for free. A lot of people didn't know when it first came out.
Absolutely.
But it ended up becoming bigger later.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So Tyler Perry definitely worked for it, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And Straw is a good movie too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good movie. Y'all seen it?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
It went Straw with
Taraji.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
you right there? That's Tyler?
Mm-hmm.
That's Tyler Perry. There's a lady. You remember the lady that kicked her out her apartment?
Yeah.
Her name is Cheryl Purcell. Just to give a little side piece about this. I met Cheryl Purcell when I did my second movie back in 2015. She was like a director or an assistant. Real down to earth person. Fast forward 10 years later, she's blown up. She's a comedian. She's in all these movies and everything. Yeah, so I tell people, I said, I know Cheryl Purcell. I actually do know her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we Facebook friends and everything.
That's how it be.
It's how it be, yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
And see, he gave, she'd been in some other stuff on television. Excuse me, but now she's in a Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah.
And she's very talented. But I actually know her. We know each other.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he doing numbers, man, giving black people
giving
opportunity,
opportunity.
man, and
Yeah.
so not even just black people. He giving everyone opportunity,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely. Yeah,
He not
absolutely.
gatekeeping. And
Yeah, and it's
love his
hard in
work.
this field. Like I'm in the independent industry, man. And I'm telling you, man, just it's hard, And the fact that he giving people the opportunity, it's kudos to him. Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Big shouts out to Tyler. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. So man, it's been a crazy last 2 days, man. Mourning the loss of Malcolm Jamal Warren.
Yeah.
Man, what do you think about that, man? Dying of an accidental drowning while out on vacation with his family.
Yeah, it was sad when I saw it, man. I grew up watching him on the Cosby Show and I watched some other stuff, and we about the same age. And when it comes to swimming and people dying, that's close to me because I had 2 first cousins that actually died 3 years apart. One died went swimming in the Neuse River back in 1987. He died, and then one of my other cousins I was really close to, he died in a swimming pool in 1990. So swimming, people dying in swimming accidents, man. That's tough. My heart goes out to his family, man. And
Yes, sir.
Swimming is the one activity that everybody does, but you can die just like that. And it was sad, man, because a lot of us grew up. My generation, we grew up watching him on the Cosby Show, and then we watched him play in other movies and stuff like that. So it was heartbreaking, and I saw it all on social media, man. A lot of people were posting on the Facebook stories because that was our generation. The Cosby Show, watching that every Thursday, and Theo, his name, that was, he was the man. So we watched him, and just want him to die like that. That's accidentally dying. Was he in the ocean? Was it a swimming pool?
Yeah,
I think he was in the ocean. Yeah, caught about they say by a rip current or a strong current pulled him out, and I guess couldn't get back in.
Yeah, and they tell you rip currents. You see yourself in one. You supposed to swim
diagonal, right?
Well, along you supposed to right beside the shore.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll be swimming that way. Yeah, so if that black wall is the shoreline, you supposed to be swimming this way.
Yeah,
that's hard. That water is no joke.
Yeah.
I like the beach, but I'll barely go in there and swim. I swim in the swimming pool any day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. It's hard to see someone like that die.
You'll end up getting pulled out.
Yeah, that water is no joke.
Oh yeah,
and it ain't got no.
I don't.
Ain't got no pics.
Yeah, that's why I don't mess with it.
Gotta have a life jacket on.
If you got a life jacket on,
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Can't underestimate that shit.
Do it now.
Even still with the life, but at least you feel comfortable. You able to float.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. Yeah, see someone like that pass away, man. Huge influence on the black community. One of the first times, I guess, with TV that we're seeing people that look like us portrayed in a way that we were like acceptable to us, man. So, man, major condolences out to Malcolm's family.
Yeah, that was heartbreaking.
Hope that they found peace.
Your man Ozzy Osbourne passed away.
Yeah, I seen that, man.
Osbourne,
yeah, he passed away. So,
rest in peace to him too,
rest in
man.
peace to his family. Yeah, he had Parkinson's disease, I believe.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So.
Man. Yeah, prayers go out to their family.
Yeah, he was a legend. Yeah, he was a legend.
Yeah,
Whether
to
you
watch
like
the
his
show.
music or not, he's a legend.
Oh yeah, I heard his name, the Osbournes.
Yeah, Osbourne. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Heck yeah.
You gotta take care of yourself, man. You see, since COVID, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, good thing we going through this right now. So since then, from COVID to now, what do you feel like? Like, did you change coming from mindset to how you move now? Everybody feel like from COVID to now.
I learned, man, you gotta.
Things that they picked up from COVID.
I learned from COVID. You gotta enjoy life because I had a friend I was in the military with that passed away from COVID.
Yeah, COVID.
He was one of the first people, 100 people or something like that in North Carolina that passed away.
Yeah,
he died. Matter of fact, he died April of 2020. Yeah, yeah. So I learned doing that, man. Like, you can die any moment. Anything can happen. So enjoy life. We didn't see COVID coming.
No.
And it came. A lot of people died. A lot of us still here, but it taught me you better enjoy life.
Yeah.
You better enjoy every minute because it can change just like that. Nobody saw COVID coming. Nobody saw that one coming. They shut down. I think for a whole year. At the time, my baby girl, she was homeschooled. Yeah, they had to do that. Yeah, because
I felt bad for the high schools that was seniors about to go to college ones.
Yeah,
because they just was at a stalemate at that point.
I mean, you looking back, man, you couldn't. go places, you had to have your mask on. People,
All
that,
day.
it was chaotic.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah. So I took that like, man, you gotta enjoy life and do whatever you want to do because tomorrow
hit us
literally
hard.
is not promised.
Absolutely, hit us hard, man.
Yeah, it's real hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. So, again, man, we want to thank you, Donnell, for coming on the show,
Appreciate it,
man.
man.
No, man. This
Giving
definitely
us
was a
life.
good one.
Hell
Thank
yeah,
y'all for
man.
having me, man. I feel like I'm in the big leagues now. This is nice, bro. This is
Heck
nice.
yeah, you gotta come back and kick it with us, man. Hell
Anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I come anytime. Just let me know.
We definitely,
Yeah.
we're gonna definitely let us know next time you got something coming up, man. We definitely show
Yeah,
our support.
absolutely, man. Yeah, I got a play. I'm also that's another thing. I'm also in a play that comes out in October, so rehearsing for that. It's a time era play about someone back in Vietnam. So, but anything else I got, I'll let y'all know about it.
Heck
I want to
yeah,
come kick
man.
with y'all, man. You got
Oh, yeah.
Ohio State Buckeye man right here.
Yeah.
Got a Duke Blue
Legend.
number right here.
Legend.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all tap before we leave, man. Make sure you say it to them one time.
Your
So
socials,
everybody who
just
may not
shout out your
know
socials.
Oh,
where
social
they can find
media,
you.
Let them know how they can find you.
Okay, Instagram is Ghetto Rachi, GhettoRauchi. Facebook is Donnell Kerney, my government name, in parentheses, Dink Kerney. You'll see me, a black man on the road. TikTok, Ghetto Rachi.
Okay.
And YouTube, Donnell Kerney.
Yeah,
I'm on all that. Like I said, as my man Julio Hennessy like to say, my name is Googleable.
Yes, sir.
Just Google it and everything will pop up.
Yeah, make
Even
sure
the
y'all
late
tap
child
in.
support payments were back in the day.
It's all good, man.
I appreciate y'all having me on, man. It was a
Sure.
pleasure.
Sir, man.
sure.
Yes,
Very
sir.
humble by
Y'all
it,
make
man.
sure y'all tap in. Appreciate you, man.
All
Heck
right.
yeah. Man,